What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another exciting personal finance video where I'm talking gold and silver and investing, all that good stuff. Thanks so much, everyone, for subscribing to the channel, checking out my website, my Road to Wealth and Freedom. I'll be throwing up the links to that stuff in the description. First, my disclaimer, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research, consult with financial advisor before making any investment decision. That includes buying things like silver coins or bars or whatever it is you guys want to do. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So today is October 22nd. I just saw gold's down about 25 bucks. It's still above 1900. And silver is down about 50 cents, $24.50, something like that anyway. So a lot of things have happened. Over the weekend, the IMF came out and said basically the world needs like a currency reset, a new global monetary system. That's kind of getting a lot of airplay. You got Goldman Sachs, a whole bunch of investment houses are coming out and saying basically the same thing, that the US dollar is going to be devalued, all the money printing on like a global scale. So that should be very good for things like gold and silver. And now they're even calling for like a commodity bull run. I think the forecast is for 2021 energy to rise by about 46% or something like that. That's what they're saying. Precious metals, you're looking at probably maybe like 18%, something like that. Even in like industrial base metals, I think it was like 5% increase. So if you're invested in those areas, which I am, then you should do quite well. I've been taking it on the chin with my oil investments, but you know what? I'm sticking with it. I'm at kind of averaging down and buying slowly, accumulating my position, and hopefully 2021 is going to turn out to be an incredible year. We'll get this commodity bull run, and for the smart people who are buying low, not chasing high flying tech stocks, keeping yourself, sane and grounded, buying value. Hopefully guys like us, we do okay. The other thing I want to talk about is I'm actually considering, sometimes I do this from time to time. I get this, so this is like a 2019 UFO coin, and I'm looking to sell this thing, and it's gone up quite a bit in the past year. So I'm looking to kind of maybe sell that. And with the money I can get from this 1 ounce premium type collector coin, maybe pick up like a 5 ounce bar, or get me halfway on a 10 ounce bar or something like that. That's just kind of something that I'm trying to do to basically just add some ounces to the stock. But I'm not sure if I should go with the 10 ounce bars. At first, I really like the 10 ounce bar. If you're looking to stack, quite a bit amount, like quite a good like denomination of silver, like the 10 ounce bar is really, really good. But I was watching an interview with Keith Neumeyer of First Majestic Silver. And that guy's calling for like triple digit silver. Man, I don't know if we're going to get that today. It's 24 bucks or whatever. It was 12. But something to kind of think about, if we did get triple digit silver, 1 ounce, I don't know, 100 bucks, 200 bucks or whatever. That would create a problem if you're stacking the larger kind of 10 ounce bars, 100 ounce bars, 1,000 ounce, Same thing with gold, right? That's the same problem. That's why, a lot of guys advocate stacking some frac gold, because you just never know if we do get a reset and you actually need to use gold. It's a lot easier to use some frac gold versus, giving up an ounce, especially if an ounce is like 10 grand or whatever. That's like kind of like a long-term foundational wealth, not grocery store spending money or whatever, right? So I'm looking at kind of picking up maybe some more of these 1 ounce Canadian maples, or something like that. Something that's small, something that, I wouldn't really get much. Like, I know they sell frac silver, but honestly, it's just not worth my while. Most people just go buy like the junk silver, the old coins from like the 60s that have silver content. So I got a couple of these. These are silver 50-cent pieces. This is 80% silver from 1967. It's like Canada's centennial year. Here's an old silver dollar, 1964. I mean, this again, 80% silver. You can see some toning on this. Here's an old Newfoundland, 50 cents, 1911. Old King George. This is sterling silver. So that's 0.925. You know, some frac silver. I'm so happy I didn't get rid of any of this silver. You know, some of it I got from like my grandparents, and just over time I've managed to accumulate for whatever reason. I don't even know where I got the half of this, to be honest. You know, it used to be pretty cheap. You go into like a coin shop and just pick up. You know, I used to collect coins, and I guess still do, but like when I was younger, I used to pick this stuff up for like next to nothing. One of these quarters, I remember paying like $1 for it back in like the early 2000s. It's a nice uncirculated, clean quarter, you know, and no toning, 80% silver. Well, this same quarter is like sells for like $5 or $6 today. So just like an incredible deal looking back on it. Wish I would have bought more. At the time, I bought a whole lot more. But as life's changed now, I guess I should have bought more. I should have bought rolls of those things back then, but hindsight's always 2020. And yeah, so that's and oh, here's that Aztec round. Not too bad. I don't have a whole lot of generic silver, guys. I just usually stack, you know, things like Canadian maples. Got some nice bars, and some old currency, old silver currency, and yeah, a decent enough round. I mean, this has a higher premium than a maple, so ounce for ounce, I'll be buying the Canadian maples for sure. They got the mint mark. They got that, so it's like what is it called? Mint shield. It protects it from milk spots and toning and that. And I think it that has that bullion DNA thing where it can where they can verify its authenticity and stuff like that. So I think going forward, that's kind of where you're going to want to be. I know there's a lot of like fake gold, fake silver floating all over the place. A lot of that made in China. So if you're buying off eBay or whatever, just be very careful that you don't get sucked in and into buying that fake. I don't usually buy. Actually, I never buy anything off eBay. Only from like, you know, a reputable source like, you know, Silver Gold Bull. That's where I do my shopping. They price match. They do a great job. Or my local coin shop whenever they have whatever inventory available. You just want to make sure that you're getting the real deal. Otherwise, it totally defeats the purpose. And it's just incredible, the level of counterfeiting, the sophistication. They can do so much to make these bars look real, the coins. So I really like this bar, though. I'm thinking about picking up another 10-ounce Royal Canadian Mint bar, RCM bar. I really like the matte finish on it. It's really cool. 4.9 silver. Still has that, looks like it has that bullion DNA or whatever. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. Let me know what you think. You know, do you guys have any of these coins? Do you sell premium silver to pick up just straight bullion? What are your thoughts about the currency reset? How are you preparing? Are you stacking? Are you not? Are prices too high? It looks like prices are going to come off. If there's no stimulus coming in the near future, gold and silver are gonna pull back, maybe even quite a ways. Like I think they're talking about gold maybe going below that 1860 down all the way down to 1750. I mean, of course, any of these things, I think going forward, this is for sure a buy the dip scenario. I've never been as like deeply troubled and unsettled by the financial system as I have today. 2009 was kind of scary for its own little reasons, but never like this. I never in a million years would contemplate, you know, an entire, like the whole international monetary system kind of getting restructured or reset. Um, I mean, that's scary. If you don't have any of this stuff, um, where are you going to be? What are you going to do? How are you going to protect your family and, more importantly, protect your wealth? And that's the thing. You know, this silver gold bull, 10-ounce bar, the back, build your wealth in ounces. How many of us just look at our bank statements, investment accounts, and feel good about that? But the fact of the matter is, like, everything is measured in our local currency. You know, dollars or yen or euro, like whatever. In this kind of a situation, all of those dollars and whatnot, like that's going to collapse. That's going to be essentially worthless. They're going to print them into, like, I have no idea how bad things can get. I'm not sure if we're going to see, like, you know, the hyperinflation of the 1920s and 30s and stuff. It's just really hard. I don't think anybody really knows, and that's a big reason why I'm highly motivated to really start stacking away some ounces of gold and silver, just as a long-term hedge, long-term protection. And from what I gather, like, no, Main Street for sure isn't doing this, and even like Wall Street, I think they were into gold and silver early on. To them, it was just a trade, basically. You know, it had a momentum, so they were buying the stocks. They're, you know, putting money into GLD, doing all that stuff. But I think, like, the smart money, you know, the truly, like, the ultra wealthy and rich, I think they're stacking a lot of gold and silver, and because they know, you know, these are sort of alternative assets. I know in our little community here, you know, we know why we're doing this. We know why we have this stuff, why we're buying this and just hanging on to it. We recognize value. We recognize, you know, like, true sources of wealth. But the average folk, they don't know. They wouldn't even know what this is. One day this might buy you groceries for a week. Who knows? But anyways, that's all, guys. I'm not going to go on anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, check out my website, My Road to Wealth and Freedom. Thanks so much, guys. Take care.